But and then for my thing about Miami, Crystal Ball got to go.
Uh-oh.
Unless you're gonna donate to the damn get rid of his ass foundation, he ain't going nowhere. I mean,
So
yeah,
wait,
we can screen
he
that.
has what? So he's at year 4 of 10 years on a how much is the contract?
10 years, 80 million, 8 million a year.
So he got a 10-year deal, bro.
Bro, here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. You know that he's won only. Everybody hated Manny Diaz. He's only won one more game and lost one more game than Manny Diaz in the first 3 years, and Manny Diaz got 5.
And I'll say this to anybody, and because I'm on the West Coast and I grew up a USC fan. I went to Fresno State. I'm a USC fan though.
Sorry about that.
That shit hurt right now.
But dude,
Vince
Miami is a private university. Hey, they money is disclosed. It's not publicly funded. They got money. If they want to cash him out, they can cash him out.
Do y'all realize
He ain't staying there for 10 years.
Going through a recession right now? Y'all think everybody got all this money? Look, money is tight. Right? Companies are closing down every day right now.
Yeah, but what you got to understand about that too, even though it's private, bro, if you got 80 million, what would be the buyout off of 80 million? He's only been there 3 years, just going into year 4.
So let him finish his year out, and then you're looking at about like 50. You're looking at like 52 million.
Okay, so let's just say 52 million. Then you gonna have to buy, then you got to buy out his coaches because they own the contract.
Okay, true.
Then you're gonna have to pay for the new coach that's coming in and his staff.
Yep. And
I don't know why they give people these contracts.
And Richie, honestly, what you need to be focusing on is why y'all paid y'all coach all that money. Because he ain't doing nothing for real.
Oh man, if I can get rid of Coach Riley, I would have done it years ago. I know USC can afford it. I would have went and asked George Lucas.
So you don't think he's a quarterback whisperer?
He's a quarterback whisperer. He's just not a head coach.
Hold on, come back.
He's the quarterback whisperer. He's not a head coach.
But hey, tell me this, Richie. How many quarterbacks out of high school has the quarterback whisperer put in the NFL?
Oh God.
We had this conversation months ago. If he's a
quarterback whisperer, how many guys that he handpicked has he put in the NFL?
0.
No, he did one. Williams, Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams that transferred to him with USC. Yeah, we had this conversation months ago. So just Caleb Williams. But he takes transfer. He's a good offensive coordinator. He's not a head coach.
Yeah, so but I'm saying, is he really a quarterback whisperer? If he keep missing on all his guys, he recruited a guy out of high school every year, and he only hit on one of them.
Y'all tough, Tiger. Y'all tough, man.
I mean, I'm just trying to make it make sense. If he only hit on one guy that he recruited out of high school,
bro, the man got what? 2 Heisman Trophy winners and a runner-up.
He got I think 3.
He got 3 Heisman winners
and a runner-up.
3 Heisman Trophy winners and a runner-up. Dog.
Yeah, and the 3, the 2 of the Heisman winners and the runner-up was all transfers. So I'm just saying, out of them 10 dudes that he done recruit out of high school, he only hit on 1. That's a bad average for baseball.
But then that also comes to back to your university. How good is your staff? How good is your recruiting program? How did you guys miss these kids?
But we talking about the quarterback whisperer. He's supposed to be able to take. Caesar Malone can take any dog and get him right.
I mean, because evidently the coach for the offensive coordinator for Cleveland is supposed to be the quarterback whisperer. Well, and we'll see how that works.
I mean, that's why I ain't buying this quarterback whisperer stuff. I believe you might have a good system, but you got to find a guy that fits your system.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a kid, would you send him to Lincoln Riley as a quarterback?
Not out of high school. Not out of high school.
What position is Lincoln Riley in? As a head coach? Well, no, I would actually send him to Lincoln Riley as a quarterback. He's going to look good.
Okay. What guys out of high school besides Caleb Williams have looked good?
I mean, every quarterback he's coached.
That's not the game. The game no more.
What do you mean? That's not the game no more.
The game is the portal.
Just name me a
The
guy.
portal. The portal. I'm
Man,
saying.
why are y'all entertaining this with Tiger, man?
Bro, the same-
why are you-
Boosie? Why do you have allegiance to Lincoln Riley?
But Tiger,
As
name,
a USC
Tiger, name
fan,
me a
I want
quarterback.
him fired.
But Tiger, name
Or
me a
demoted.
quarterback that's not a transfer now, that's coming straight out of high school, besides Arch Manning.
I was just about to
Well,
say
I'm
that.
saying, okay.
I'm saying, name me a quarterback that's balling at any one of these schools. Will Howard at Ohio State, your boy Kyle McCord at Syracuse, Miami got Campbell. Name me a quarterback that's balling, that's coming straight out of high school,
Well,
and that's staying at these programs, and they're gonna be the top rated dude.
well, I'm gonna
I
say
can
that
name
he
one.
did just transfer, but I could say Beck was in that category until he transferred out, until he got hurt.
And guess
Right.
what? They basically told his ass deal.
All right, but then Fran or From or whatever his name, he did his thing at Georgia, went to the championship, 2 championships, whatever. He never
Now we talking about since the transfer portal been open. Now we come on now. Well, it's been real open. Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about. Don't be trying to go back. Stop.
So it's hard because I can't use Shador because he transferred with his dad. Can I use Shador?
Nope.
Wait,
because
you
he
know,
transferred.
like
transferred.
my answer was Shador. So,
But he transferred.
The last 3 Heisman's transferred. I mean,
No,
Come
no.
on, Tiger.
Well, yeah, I mean, because well,
Well,
that's
what?
the thing I'm saying, dog.
No, but you blaming Lincoln Riley. What I'm saying is you blaming Lincoln Riley.
I'm not blaming Lincoln Riley.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
not crowning him as a quarterback whisperer because the guys he handpicked, he failed with those guys that he handpicked out of high school.
You just stated Caleb Williams.
Bro, dog, you gotta think about it. Dog, he ain't been a head coach that long, bro.
He's been a head coach for 10 years.
No, he has not.
no, he hasn't.
No, he
he
has
was
not.
an offensive
No, he
coordinator at Oklahoma.
Okay, how long has he been a head coach?
Like
7, maybe
like,
7.
No, like not even 7. It like
Nah, he's
I
been
would
about-
say like this is like the 4th year of his 10-year contract.
No, it's been about 7 years. Remember, he was at Oklahoma for what, 3 or
But
2?
he was
as the
like
head
no,
coach?
he was like the OC, and that's when he got those 3 Heisman winners.
No, he was the head coach at Oklahoma.
He was the head.
I think 7
I'm
years.
back. So hold on.
He
So
was the head
Pat
coach
Shermer,
again. He was OC first.
so Pat Shermer don't control what happens with the quarterback.
Who?
Does what now?
See, that's the universe pausing him. 'Cause they know he's about to say something crazy.
Hey,
Look
Boosty,
at
what's
they
up?
put him in the portal.
Boosie, what's up with this man, dog? He
I
just
don't
hate
know,
Lincoln
man.
Riley, dog. He hate Lincoln Riley.
No,
I didn't want to get back on with this dude. His hate for Lincoln Riley is just crazy.
no. I'm
No,
just
I don't like the guy myself, personally.
So I'm hating because I'm calling it like, what did I say that was a hate? I'm saying
No, I'm saying you hate Lincoln Riley. I didn't say you're
Yeah.
hating. I just said
I
you hate
don't
Lincoln
hate
Riley.
Lincoln Riley. I'm just
Yes,
saying
you do.
Lincoln Riley got $100 million deal, and y'all calling him the quarterback whisperer. But the guys, that
Bro,
he-
the man got 3 Heisman Trophy winners and a runner-up.
okay,
the
but look
one
at the
thing that
guys
he's
he
really good at,
handpicked
you're
out of high
attacking.
school. How many
But-
guys has he whiffed on?
Man, stop. Bro, if
Tiger.
Deion Sanders had 3 Heisman Trophy winners and a runner-up, you would say he the next thing to God. Stop it,
No,
bro.
I would not.
And he
I'd
had to
look
do
at how it pan out and how it
Oh,
pan
they
out.
don't
Mr.
like this
Rattler.
crap. But that goes back to my original point. If USC has the money to pay Lincoln Riley $10 million or $100 million over 10 years, and University of Miami is pretty much USC East, they have the money just to buy out of the contract.
I don't know about all that.
It's the same kind of school.
That's the same. No, it is. It's the same.
Just
It's
because
equivalent.
they're private doesn't mean it's the same school.
No, but
No,
it is the same.
financially,
No, but
well,
no, but it's the same.
financially, yeah, they are.
yeah, it's the same type of school. It is.
I don't know about that. Let me see there and down.
Lincoln Riley and bring in who?
You just making up stuff now.
No. For real, though, like when you look at it, they're equivalent to the kind of schools they are. Private schools, very small. Dog, they don't even play in their own stadiums.
Listen, hold on. University of Miami's endowment, $1.59 billion. USC's endowment, $8.2 billion. It's not the same. USC is in a different stratosphere of Miami, man.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, I got you.
but the thing about all this is, who do you bring in if you fire Lincoln Riley? Who do you bring in?
As a head coach,
They're not firing him, Tiger. So just stop it.
Now, can we have a conversation with you without you protecting your
Because he's not going
your white
nowhere.
daddy? Can we have a conversation?
Oh, you really want to go there? Are you serious? Okay.
No, you acting like this man name is Caitlin Clark.
I'm trying to think like what coaches are available. I mean, you can always buy out Rich Rod.
Not hating.
No. The only thing I'm saying is everybody crowding this dude. He don't win his bowl games like that, and he missed on the guys that he handpicked. The guys that he said he looked at high school tape and said, "Oh, he's my guy." He's missed on all of them but one.
Bro, he had the dude that just transferred. What's his name? Mason something?
And he
Moss. He went to Louisville.
And he benched him.
But that goes back to like, who is your recruiting staff? Like, where are you guys finding these kids from?
No, he is his recruiting staff. When you looking at quarterbacks, if you're the quarterback whisperer, you're evaluating quarterbacks. You're not just trusting your recruiter to say, we got a guy. You're going to say, let me see the tape. You're going to go to his home. You're going to talk to his parents.
Are we really going to have a conversation about Lincoln Riley having issues with quarterbacks? Are you really going to?
No. We're having a conversation about him recruiting high school quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Even though Caleb Williams just, okay. All right.
Out of one dude.
And he just got Longstreet. Okay. All right. Okay.
Bro, he's been a head coach 7 years. They don't play 7 quarterbacks. The dudes play over time. Think about it. He had Caleb, out of his 7 years being a head coach, he had Caleb Williams 4 of those years.
3 of the years.
Or 3 of the years.
That is a big portion.
And he got a 5-star that's about to, take the reign.
Okay, he had another 5-star named Ratliff that transferred out. He had another 5-star named Moss that transferred out.
Why did Ratliff transfer out, Tiger?
Oh, why is Ratliff in the NFL?
No, answer the question though. Why did Ratliff transfer out?
No, because Lincoln Riley went with his new toy.
And how did that work out?
They didn't win no championship.
Come on.
Come on, man.
No bowl game.
But it showed one. Guess what? When Caleb Williams came in, it won that game.
I mean, it did, but did it win him? Did it win him a championship?
Come on, dog. God damn.
All right.
So how many of these quarterbacks are in the league that he recruited?
How many quarterbacks? I mean, how many coaches get paid $10,000? My bad. Hold on. Let me back up. $10 million a year to just win mediocre games.
Miami.
Yeah, right.
So you got 2 schools, and y'all just said they almost the same kind of school.
Bro, but okay. Name me another coach that's not the norm in today's football, though, bro. Everybody's getting transfer quarterback. Everybody.
But he's been with
the game,
USC
Tiger.
for a couple years.
And you're
We are
right.
not calling everybody the quarterback whisperer. We're saying this guy is the best guy when it comes to dealing with quarterbacks. That's what y'all saying.
So Tiger, what's the issue? Because I don't understand. What has he not done to you?
No, he just doesn't like Lincoln Riley.
No,
I've known Tiger for a minute.
No. This is y'all listen to this. Y'all hear this. If y'all are crowning this guy as the best guy with quarterbacks, and then he go and sit down in somebody's house and say, your son is a 5-star, he can come to my school and he got the skill set to do what he need to do, and you keep whiffing on him.
But he's not getting them, Tiger.
What did he whiff on? Bro,
He's got Longstreet
in his program. Now, where they stay is up to them. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
look at Riley's not losing quarterbacks, man.
I don't understand it. The man got in 7 years, he's got 3 Heisman Trophy and a runner-up. So the 4 of his 7 years, he put one of them dude. He put a dude on the stage. I'm not understanding.
I'm gonna go back to it again, Coach Hayes. The guys that he got out of high school that went to their
They haven't had time to play because these other dudes were winning the Heisman over them.
Because he keep bumping the guys that he got out of high school, and he seen a new toy and said, "Oh, I like this guy better." And you just bumping your guys out that you brought in.
Did that happen with Caleb Williams?
All right, I actually do have a question. Do you just have a issue with the transfer portal, or because that he's bringing transfers in?
No, are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Y'all calling this guy?
No, I hear what you're saying.
So if you calling him a quarterback whisperer, why can't he do it with the guys he's getting out of high school? He's getting 5-star guys out of high school.
He just did with Caleb Williams.
With one guy, Boosie. How many guys don't you recruit a guy every year?
He hasn't been coaching that long.
Coach Hayes, how many quarterbacks do college normally recruit a year?
At least one.
At least one. And you
but he's got Heisman people playing in front of those youngsters, bro.
They transferred in.
And because you gotta win now, dog. The same reason why Deion Sanders brought in Caden Salter with Juju Lewis.
And I think Caden Salter will start.
It's the same reason.
And they just got Longstreet, man. Well, the best QBs of his class.
But next year, guess who's gonna start? Juju.
Oh God damn.
They're not going to keep bumping Juju for the next shiny toy.
No, they're not transferring another quarterback. I don't think he's. I guarantee you, Prime has told them, "Hey, we're good. If he doesn't work out, you're gonna get the start. If not, if he's working out, then we'll get you some playing time at a time." That's just coaching.
But I think y'all missed my point. What other guy have we called the linebacker whisperer? They
said Lane Kiffin was the quarterback whisperer, and he do it with high school dudes.
So I give Lane Kiffin more credit because he finished the deal. He started with his guys and he finished the deal with most of them. Lincoln Riley hasn't done that for real.
Tiger just trolling at this point.
I haven't seen Lane Kiffin get a transfer cat in. He had
Jackson Dart.
He transferred. Where he transferred from?
USC.
Oh,
yeah.
I give
he transferred him from Lincoln Riley.
Listen, who I put over.
He left
Lincoln
when
Riley. Let me give y'all a list of coaches I put over Lincoln Riley, as far as a quarterback whisperer. Nick Saban, Dabo Swinney.
Man, sit down, man. Stop.
Tiger, man, it's time to log
off. Time out. What successful quarterbacks has Lincoln or Nick Saban pit in the league?
How many you want to name?
Go
ahead, name them all.
And the only reason that
Bryce Young.
Hold up. The only reason that is because Lane Kiffin started that. Prior to Lane Kiffin coming, the rest of them dudes were just ball handlers. They were game managers until Lane Kiffin came with Jalen Hurts and Tua and them boys.
No, we ain't gonna do that, Hayes. Jalen Hurts, we're gonna give credit to Lincoln Riley for that.
Who?
No. What I'm saying, no. Yeah, you can, but what I'm saying is the offense at Alabama did not change till Lane Kiffin got there. Because before you had Colt, what the hell was the dude name? Whatever. All them dudes ain't did nothing in the league.
Oh, okay. Who put the most quarterbacks?
Matt McCoy, you're talking about.
So who put the most quarterbacks in the league? Lincoln Riley or Nick Saban?
Lincoln Riley. Who Nick Saban? Well, we talking about players in the league, dog. First of all, you talking about Lincoln Riley only been coaching 7 years. Nick Saban coaching 30. So let's get that twisted.
It don't matter. We just asked y'all who put the most in the league. And it's Coach Saban.
I just want to know how
7 years.
How well did Matt McCoy do in the league? Because that was Nick Saban's quarterback, and they won 2 national championships.
Who? McCoy.
Who was that
You
quarterback
talking
they
about Mac
had?
Jones or something?
Mac
Whatever
Jones or
quarterback
something.
they had when they had all those running backs.
Maybe Tiger should answer the question.
Who was the quarterback?
Wasn't it Brennan?
Oh,
No, I can't even remember his name.
He made an NFL squad, but he was not
Oh,
an
yeah.
NFL quarterback.
So did Mac Jones. Did Mac Jones? He made an NFL squad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he on the quad now.
Yeah, he was with the Patriots or someone.
He with Jacksonville now, I
yeah.
think.
No, I think he's with the Patriots.
No, he's
He
not.
was.
No, he's not.
See,
He's a
but see
backup
what y'all doing, y'all missing the
in
point.
Jacksonville.
Coach Nick Saban went to these guys and went to their high school and said, "Look, if you come to my school, I got a plan for you." And he got them boys through it, won championships, and they made it to the league. Lincoln Riley ain't did that.
If they didn't make it to the league, bro, if they didn't make it to the league, they wouldn't have got probably drafted. I mean, if they didn't win the championship, they probably wouldn't even got drafted, bro.
Hey, if
I'm trying to think who was the quarterback when Mark Ingram was the quarterback because he was trash.
Yeah, Tiger's trolling everybody. So he did a good job, man.
Tell you how you come up with this, dog.
He trying to make content.
No, he just doesn't like Lincoln Riley.
That's it. He just don't like the fact they call him the quarterback whisperer. That's really good.
Like, y'all think Lincoln Riley deserve $100 million because he can only get transfers to win the Heisman? That's what y'all think.
What?
Bro, you think Dabo Sweeney deserve? You think Dabo Sweeney deserve what he getting paid? Well, he done done. What he done in the past? He got two natty. What he done did in the past 3 years, 4 years?
He got 2 natties. That's what you said. That's what
Okay. Oh, so long as you get natty, all right.
Look,
So-
he got 2 natties and he got 2 dudes, the number 1 overall pick, I think.
So Ed Ogeron should have a job then.
two number 1
Hey,
overall.
Lincoln Riley will win the championship in the ACC.
So, but you see the
Yeah,
difference.
clear path.
You see the difference. You got 2 overall, number 1 overall picks, and you got championships. So Lincoln Riley money, it don't add up to what Dabo was getting paid. He ain't giving the same amount of level of production.
How long was Dabo the coach before he won the first championship?
Like 6 years.
No, Dabo's been the coach at Clemson for a while.
He said before he won the first championship.
Right.
He was the coach. He's been the coach at Clemson for a while.
What's that, Tiger? You got the stats on that?
No, I don't got a step. I mean, this is your point. You trying to prove that point.
You just brought that
stats on that. Dabo is not my guy. I'm not a Dabo guy.
So
Did you just
Tiger,
bring him up?
Ed Ogeron should be coaching somewhere since he arguably got the best college football team ever with LSU, right? You got all the Jamal Chase, you got all these ball players, dog.
No, because he inherited that team.
Oh, now he inherited the team. Okay.
He did. He inherited that team. When it was time for him to actually build his own team, the wheels fell off.
Wasn't he on that staff though? So he
No, I think he went from DC and then filled in as head coach.
helped build it.
So Les Miles should still be coaching? Since he inherited that good team, that was Les Miles' team, he should be coaching.
Yeah, I see Tiger. He trying to play little things to try to get a clip. I see what he's doing.
What? I'm trying to play stuff to get a clip.
Hey,
y'all trying to clown Lincoln Riley. Yeah, so y'all telling me
the check calling you
Lincoln
out.
Riley deserve all this money he making because he done got dudes to win the Heisman. And
Nobody agrees with the fact that he has that USC job. No, well, me personally, I don't. But
so USC guy don't agree with it. But everybody that's not USC guys, y'all have a problem with it.
No, I don't think you should give any coach a 10-year contract.
I'm talking about the $10 million a year. That's what I'm saying. Because he deserved his $10 million a year.
No, at the point he deserved $10 million a year, I just don't believe over 10 years.
He got beat by Tulane.
Oh my God!
No, I trust me. I remember that game. I watched it. from end to end.
Bro, what is Sarkisian getting paid?
Oh, well, he's down there in Texas. He's getting paid.
Yeah.
He ain't won nothing.
Nah, but he doing better than Lincoln Riley.
It don't matter. He ain't won. It don't matter. He ain't won nothing. He ain't got nobody on the stage. He ain't did none of that. He even lost to Carson Beck. Everybody talking about bad Carson Beck. He lost to him.
Yeah, but look how
no SEC championships, no nothing.
But look how he just got in the SEC this year.
It don't matter. SMU just got done. They went to the ACC championship.
They didn't win it though.
It don't matter. They got there.
So now it matters if you don't win.
You the one bringing up all these different reasons for what they supposed to have.
They both got the same record, and you trying to make it seem like SMU did better than Texas. They both didn't win.
No, you said your thing was they just got there in the league, in the conference. And I was saying SMU just got in the ACC.
I'm going to say this for like the first time. Hey, as much as I want Lincoln Riley fired, Big Tiger, I'm going to need you to stop hating.
Hating on what? How am I hating? What am I saying to hate?
Like
Lincoln Riley don't deserve $10 million a year.
I think he does. I think he did at the beginning. I don't think they should have gave him a 10-year contract.
So you hating on him, right? So you hating?
No, I just don't think I just think that was a dumb contract length. But
so I think it's a dumb contract. I'm hating, but if you say it's a dumb contract, you're not hating.
You talking about the length of the contract? He said nobody should get 10 years.
No, yeah, like that was like the Raiders giving what's his name?
John Gruden.
Yeah, that was like them giving him $100 million a year or $100 million contract for 10 years. That's just stupid.
It is stupid. But what's really stupid to me is why are you paying a guy over $10 million a year that's never won a championship?
How much Prime making right now?
I think he's getting like 11 a year.
The reason
hold on. How much Prime making this year?
The reason why Prime is making
No, I'm asking you, how much is he making? That's all I want to know.
He's making $10 million a year.
Okay. Hold up. He making $10 million. He ain't won nothing.
But
he ain't won that, but he changed.
Quick question. How long is that contract for?
For 5 years. 5 years.
That's my point.
Big difference. But let's look at what Coach Prime did for the environment. Lincoln Riley is taking down the brand. Coach Prime is bringing up the brand. That's what I'm saying. Defensive dudes don't even want to play for USC right now because their value is dropping. They defensive guys are not getting dropped.
No, Tiger. That's what it took to get him there. With a guy like that. You know what I'm saying?
But once he got there, is he helping Rand? They got him there. Is he helping the program or is he bringing the program down?
Yeah, but they didn't give him 10.
Come on, Kohei, let him get it off.
All right.
Is he helping the program or is he bringing it down?
But they didn't know that then.
Answer the question, Rand. Is he helping the program or is he bringing it down?
Well, I'm sure if they would have known then what they know now,
the question, Rand,
they wouldn't have signed it,
or is he bringing it down?
But I would say within the first 5 years, Lincoln Riley actually did bring the value up. But but when you give him 10 years, and then you realize it's disappointing, you're still stuck on the hook for another 10 years, $10 million a year.
But we're still in the first 5, though.
Okay, then you only have one more year of that next 5. Then we're off the hook.
But listen to the words that's coming out of your mouth. You said for the first 5, he brought the program up. We're still in the first 5. Y'all only put 2 dudes in the draft this year. Defensive players are running from y'all school. You got 5-star quarterbacks transferring out.
Yeah, but but you're looking at it after the fact. I'm talking about before.
Right.
Before.
Thank you, Rand. The reason he got that money is because of what he did at Oklahoma. Like most coaches get paid right? Because what they did. Same reason why Mario got paid in Miami, because of what he did at Oregon.
And I got you. And I told people about when he was in the
So you can't take the money back.
Right.
Think about it. That's what his deal was going in the USC because of what he did at Oklahoma.
I got you. But when he was at Oklahoma, he had a big gun. It was him in Texas, and everybody else did not have the recruiting power. They didn't have the money to have the same kind of level of talent. Now he's at USC, and he's going against schools like Oregon that can pay like USC can pay. And now they done went to the Big Ten, and now they got to go against Ohio and schools like this. They finna get beat up on these next few years.
Okay. I just have a quick question or a quick statement. Please, Coach Hayes, and Ram, please stop me if I'm just rambling. I think I just said what I had to say. Like, he's not worth the 10-year contract. Nobody is.
Yeah, you saying 10-year contract. I'm saying is he worth $10 million a year?
At the time, he was.
Right now, is he worth $10 million a year?
Probably not.
Because
No.
Right.
because we're at like year 4.
Okay, so if he'd signed a 5-year deal,
I'd be fine. I'd be totally fine, and I'd be looking for another coach myself.
But now I ask you, what other coach would you want to bring in if they was to fire him?
I'm not scouting coaches.
Hey, Coach Hayes asked me what coach, if they fired Ryan Day at Ohio, who else they could bring in. I
No,
told him
he was
Freeman.
going to, if they didn't win the national championship, he was going to get fired.
All right, and I said Freeman, and he was like, Freeman made it to the championship this year. So I kind of picked a good guy that could replace him, and he played for Ohio.
Because I'd either go see if I can go buy out either like Rich Rod or who's the offensive coordinator at the Raiders. That was at Oregon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this, and this is how I feel about Lincoln Riley. It's hard to replace Lincoln Riley because what he done with the Heisman stuff, like it's hard to replace him because he bring a lot of hype to your school. To bring in somebody that's gonna have a bigger name than him, a better track record than him, that's hard.
No, because the coach at for the Raiders, he produced Mariota, so I would try to go get him. I'm pretty sure you can buy him out of his contract.
Yeah, but the thing is, do he want to coach college ball or he want to deal with 53 players? That's the issue too.
I really don't think he's cut out for the NFL. I've heard so many players say he's not cut out for the NFL.
Shit, I'll stay there as long as I can. Y'all got to kick me out the club. Shit, I'll stay there as long as I can. If I had a damn car, I got to recruit my kids, recruit other kids, recruit high school kids, recruit transfer portal kids.
Year after year.
Man, shit. Year after year? What you mean, semester after semester, dog? These damn kids transferring every damn semester.
With the way the game is now, yeah, I get you.
Damn kids getting in the transfer portal in October.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And then December, and then in April.
No, y'all, why Boosie pocket watching me and Coach Hayes? How much we make off a clip? 18 cents.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you cool with Lincoln Riley making 10 million.
It's stuck on that.
Get him, Tiger. Get him, Tiger.
Help me understand.
Get him, Tiger. Hey.
Get out the bed, walk off that cold floor, log back on to try to take up for Zaddy.
Hey, you got the 18 cent, Tiger. You better tighten up, boy. Shut the well.
Hey man, I know, right? Y'all bet we do this because we getting rich. I do this because I halfway like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do this because I halfway like y'all. That's why I do this.
Man, I come on here, man. I put y'all boys on when I was headed to the crib just to be entertained. But then somebody, I think Webb say, man, hey, come on here. And I was like, all right, let me get on here for a little bit. Damn near 2 hours later.
I called Webb out early in the show. I said, well, what's going on, man? I heard you say we yesterday when you were talking about Colorado. You were talking about we. I said, I thought you was a Miami fan. Don't do that, Tiger. Don't do that. I'm like, dog, you've been saying we. I'm hearing you say we. Well, when we talk about Miami, you say, man, Miami, man, Cristobal. You don't say no we when you say Miami. And I agree with Quinn. Kelly Williams saved Lincoln Riley career. He saved it.
Who did?
Kelly Williams. He saved
Of
Lincoln Riley.
course. Most of these players save these coaches, dog.